Hey friends, here's a little challenge I set for myself, and you can try this too if you're feeling uninspired and you want to get those creative juices flowing. Try this. Pick one lens that you haven't used in a long time. In my case, it was this 85mm 1.8 EF. It's been sitting on my shelf for about 2 years and I've not used it since then. So what you gotta do is pick a lens you haven't used in a while and head outside with only that lens on your camera body and shoot about 20 pictures. And what's gonna happen is it's gonna force you into thinking creatively. You're gonna get out of your comfort zone. Like I've been using the 15mm 35. That's my go-to lens for pretty much everything. That's my comfort zone. That's my safe space. I know how to use that lens and get the best image out of it. But for this challenge, I was using only the 85mm. And what I noticed was it got me out of my comfort zone really quickly, and I had to figure out how to take pictures using that 85mm focal length. This is a great way to learn the capabilities of any lens. Just limit yourself to one lens, go somewhere with it, and you'll figure out pretty quickly what it's good for and what it's not good for. And all in all, it's going to make you a more well-rounded photographer. I took this bad boy outside this morning. It was a nice rainy morning here in Southern California. We don't get a lot of those, so I do like to shoot in those conditions. I put this on my R6 and I headed outside around my neighborhood to see what I could come up with. Let's have a look at the video. It didn't even occur to me until right now that this lens might not be weather sealed. Luckily the rain was pretty light and it pretty much stopped as soon as I started taking pictures anyway. I didn't have any plan in mind for what pictures I wanted to take, but I did know the route that I wanted to go. This is where I normally walk my dog, and honestly there's not a whole lot to photograph around here, but I often wonder if another photographer came with me, they would probably see things that I don't see because this is what I am exposed to every day, so it feels less inspiring. So I often wonder if like someone else came with me, they would probably take really, really good pictures and see things that I can't see. There was a ton of shots that I wanted to get, but because of the 85mm focal length, it just wouldn't work out. And I mean, obviously that's the whole point of this exercise, is that it makes me think a different way, forces me to think a different way. I recently saw this video from Mark Bone where he talks about shooting towards the light instead of using the light to illuminate your subject. And that's what I did for these shots. I shot towards the sun and I gave this really interesting perspective, and I gotta do more of that. I don't know if this is a Southern California thing or if it's just my neighborhood, but once a year they give the palm trees a haircut, I like to call it, and they look really awkward and not like palm trees anymore. So this picture could have been really special and now it just looks kind of silly. Across the street from my house there's a Motel 6, and I always find hotels interesting. I really like the idea of these lounge chairs around the pool when there's no one there and the ground is all wet, like it's just a pure California winter vibe going on. I think this shot could be really special if it was taken on film, and that's why I was trying to go for these pictures, to make them black and white and add some grain. For these shots I wanted to slow down my shutter speed and try capture the car in motion. It took a couple of attempts, but I think I got it. The key here is to move at a relative speed, so you capture your car in focus and everything else is kind of blurred. I think this is a cool effect too. Hey friends, if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're not already, and I'll see you in the next one very soon. Bye.